6:15, 6:30 on Sunday morning. I thought what I'd do is I'd take everyone through a quick little day in the life sort of thing, I guess, like a vlog, however painful that is to say. I'm going to watch a UFC card. So last night there was a fight night card. So I've got my cup of coffee, I'm going to sit and watch that and then see how the day unfolds. On these Sundays it tends to be a rest day for me. So I don't exercise. I've done all my weightlifting in the week, and today is either like an active recovery or a do nothing sort of day, but I'll take you through all the bits and bobs that I plan on doing today. So as I was saying, on Sundays, on days where I'm not working and I am not exercising, I try to make them either a do nothing day where I do absolutely nothing. I'll accumulate about 4,000 calories burnt in the week with the job that I do, running around like a lunatic. Or I try and make it a little bit of active recovery to help my back, which is a problem I have called AS. So while I watch the UFC, I'm gonna do some stretching, make sure my back's nice and supple as it can be at least. So that alongside potentially a little walk as well. So that's my general plan anyway. We'll see. So I've watched the UFC, I've done a little bit of stretching, and now I've got some breakfast. Normally my breakfast is like a porridge or a peanut butter on toast, but seeing as it's Sunday, I like to change it up a little bit. So rather unusually, I'm going to do a little bit of avo. And I've got some vegan bacon as well, so I'm going to give that a try. Maybe chop it up nice and fine, have that with the avo on toast. So let's have that. Then I'm definitely going to go for a little walk. So get some fresh air, be around some green. That'll be really nice. So, after I made my breakfast, I got myself ready to go out for that lovely walk that I spoke about. So we've got a nice little park, sort of woody area up by where I live. So I made myself a takeaway little tea. It was a green tea with some lemongrass and ginger and so forth. But this walk is absolutely beautiful. Look at that green. Get some green exercise in you, ladies and gents. This stuff is wonderful for your physical and mental health. Right, I just got back in. Nice little green tea, little snack when I got back from the walk. Everything's going good. I've got a bunch of stuff to do today. I'm gonna try and film a bunch of stuff in a row. Get some content backdated today. Make sure that I've got content for the coming weeks, because I was slipping up a little bit in the last couple. So get some TikTok, some Instagram, some YouTube shorts, and some YouTube videos as well. So I'm gonna crack on with that now. Yeah, let's do it. Number one. Use the incline versus the flat bench press. This is going to be a game changer for you, I guarantee it. Now, there's 3 ways that you can kick your calf. just done all the filming. I filmed 3 different videos. I was trying to do 4, but I started to realise that my attention was dropping a little bit. My charisma on camera wasn't going quite as well, so I stopped after 3. 2 YouTube shorts, or TikToks or Instagrams, and 1 longer form piece of content as well. I did have to change outfit about 14 times, just to make sure that there's a lack of continuity in that sense, that I'm not just wearing the same thing every video. But yeah, so probably have a little bit of lunch, see how we're getting on, and chill a little bit, start doing a little bit ready for tomorrow. Going to work tomorrow, so got to make sure everything's ready for that. Maybe a little bit of meal prep, but let's see how we get on. Now, before we get into all of that, I thought I'd show you my new favourite drink. One day, my partner and I went into Starbucks, and unfortunately the coffee snob in me would not allow me to drink coffee from Starbucks, but I did find an amazing new drink. It is their peach iced tea. So at the moment, this is about 1 cup of green tea to half a cup of lemonade, 1 handful of ice, and some peach syrup. Now, I'm trying to find the best recipe and the best little combo here, but my God, is this delicious. It is absolutely fantastic, really, really refreshing, nice and icy. And with this combo, obviously I used decaf tea because it was getting closer to the sort of the evening in the day at the minute. So this is my absolute favourite drink at the moment, and I absolutely recommend everyone to try it out. Peach iced tea. Go and get it from Starbucks as well, but definitely try this at home if you can. Christ, so the last 4 hours have flown by. Cut a long story short, I was editing everything together for the next couple of videos. I did the last little bits of filming that I wanted to do. And then I started watching a new vegan documentary called Food Choices. I think it was all Diet Choices, can't remember. But it made me think, this is one thing that I would really like to mention. I am obviously vegan and have been for coming up to 3 years now. I won't do it justice as to the reasons why. For me, there's a couple, and I'll talk about that on another video one day. But in the meantime, I thought I'd share some documentaries that really changed my opinion on things as a meat eater, through and through. So the first one was What the Health. That's a fantastic documentary. And the second one was Game Changers. These were 2 documentaries that really changed me as a sportsman. Game Changers was really, really important. And as just someone who's interested in general health, qualification in nutrition is a big part of my sort of day-to-day life as well. What the Health was fantastic. So I thought I'd quickly share those 2. And I absolutely implore you to go and watch them, whether you're vegan, non-vegan, whether you want to go vegan, whether you don't care about veganism. If you're interested in sort of expanding horizons and bettering yourself in some capacity, these are 2 documentaries you should definitely watch. Now, we've got a takeaway for dinner. It's Italian, which is really nice. So I will do that. I still need to get my food ready, and it's now 7 p.m. So I need to get some food ready for the rest of the week. I'm going to bung some vegan sausages in the oven, some baked beans, and maybe some potatoes as well. I'll make some potatoes, won't put them in the oven, won't put the baked beans in the oven, that is. That's a good, maybe 30, maybe even 40 grams of protein in those meals. I like to go for Linda McCartney sausages. Make sure they're the vegan ones. I'm pretty sure they're all vegan actually, but do double check. I like to go for the Linda McCartney ones as they are super, super high in protein and super low in fat as well. So, one thing that I really do believe in is having little tricks like this. The night before my work, the night before the next day, I tend to get everything ready. And what I mean by that is I will go and make sure that I have all of my clothes ready for the next day. And I know what I'm having for breakfast. By doing this, essentially what it does is it reduces something called decision fatigue. As well as, it's just easy. I step into the clothes. I don't have to go and spend another 5 minutes making sure that they're all ready. So by me doing this in the environment that I'm in, where I do have to make lots of sort of micro and macro decisions, this is one that I no longer have to make. So that fatigue of making more and more decisions throughout the day, it ceases to exist when 2 decisions are essentially made already. That's my thinking anyway, and it is backed up in some sort of studies, but this is the reason why I get my stuff ready the night before. Right, how we doing? It is now 8:30 p.m. and I'm just getting into bed. I'm going to have a little read. I'm reading a book called Peak Performance, which if you saw one of my shorts or Instagrams or TikToks, you would know a little bit about that. I've been reading loads of recently in the last sort of year and a half maybe now. definitely in the last 8 to 10 months, I've been reading a lot more. I have a bunch of tips on how you can read more, the things that I've employed in order to go from literally 0 books in 2019 to now. This will be book number 8, one a month, in 2020. So if you are interested in that, somewhere over here, there'll be a little link for the video. But yeah, you might be thinking 8:30, Jesus Christ, Alex, that's early. Yes, it is. I wake up around 6 AM, 6:15, somewhere around there for work. I need to get 8 hours of sleep in order to function at my best. My job is very tiring, or I find it very tiring, I should say. Operations manager, coaching, sport as well. So I need to get the 8 hours. It takes me normally about an hour to settle in and get ready for bed, ready to be able to sleep. So one of the things I do at this time is generally I have a little read for 10 minutes or so, and then get ready to sleep. So that will be it for today. I appreciate you for tuning into the video. I hope there's been some insight, some little things, some little tidbits here and there that have been really, really beneficial. Active sort of rest recovery day. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next one.